Good morning, students. Students, as you know, in our previous lecture, we discussed the preparation of aldehyde and ketones from alcohols, and that was by the process of oxidation and dehydrogenation. Now, today we will start our discussion with the new method of preparation, and that is from hydrocarbons. From hydrocarbons, we will discuss from alkenes as well as from alkynes. So, second method of preparation, that was a general method of preparation that we were discussing. In general methods of preparation, the second method of preparation will be from hydrocarbons. So, first one from alcohol. First method of preparation was from alcohols, which we did last time. Second method of preparation is from hydrocarbon. So, second method of preparation, it is from hydrocarbons. And this is of course lecture number 3. This is from hydrocarbons. So, from hydrocarbons. So, how do we prepare it from hydrocarbons? Now, naturally, this will become the property of hydrocarbons and the method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Now, student, as far as hydrocarbons are concerned, first will be from alkenes. Now, from alkenes, this was done in the class 11 as a property of alkenes. Here it will become a preparation of aldehyde and ketones. And the property will be by ozonolysis. From alkenes by ozonolysis. So, preparation from alkenes by the process of ozonolysis. Students, we all know that alkenes, when made to react with ozone, the addition reaction will take place, resulting in the formation of ozonide. These ozonides are unstable in nature, which when treated in presence of zinc and water, the formation of a carbonyl compound will take place. So, how is the reaction? Suppose we take alkenes, C double bond C. These are alkenes. Alkenes, when made to react with ozone, it will result in the formation of unstable ozonide. The product obtained will be CO, then C, and then O, and then O. So, ozonide will be formed, and these ozonides are unstable in nature. The formation of ozonide will take place. These ozonides are unstable. Am I clear? Ozonides are unstable. These ozonides, when decomposed by using zinc and water, what will happen? This in presence of zinc and water, you may also use hydrogen, nickel, etc. It will result in the formation of a carbonyl compound. This and this will be given. So, we have used zinc dust and resulted in the formation of carbonyl compound. So, carbonyl compound formed. And this zinc dust, what does it do? It will remove, this oxygen will combine with this and the hydrogen peroxide. So, it helps in removal of hydrogen peroxide, which may otherwise oxidize the carbonyl compound into which may help in removing of a hydrogen peroxide. Am I clear? So, alkenes, when react with ozone, this will result in the formation of unstable ozonide. As for example, if you take a methane molecule, ethene molecule, ethene will be CH2CH2. Ethene molecule, when react with ozone, it will result in the formation of ozonide. The product obtained will be ozonide. formation of ozonide will take place. This ozonide, when treated with zinc dust and water, it will result in the formation of two molecules of formaldehyde, and this will be hydrogen peroxide will be. Am I clear? So you may see over here the formation of formaldehyde has taken place. This is the method of preparation of formaldehyde. If you take molecule of butene, butene will be CH3CH, double bond CH and CH3. This is but 2E. Butene, when react with ozone, am I getting clear? It will result in the formation of ozonide. The product obtained will be ozonide, CHO, then CH and CH3. The product obtained is ozonide. So it will result in the formation of ozone. This ozonide, when treated with zinc dust in presence of water, molecule of hydrogen peroxide will be, and this will result in the formation of two molecules of acid aldehyde. So CH3CH plus CH3CH double bond. Formation of acetaldehyde will take place, and this will be two molecules of acetaldehyde. So formation of acetaldehyde. I think I shall be very clear. Fine. So all aldehydes and ketones can be prepared by this method. Now, if you take 2,3-dimethyl butene, suppose we take this compound, CH3C, double bond C, and then CH3. Here again we take CH3 and then CH3. So what is this compound? 2,3-dimethyl butene. This is 2,3-dimethyl but 2E. This compound, when made to react with ozone, the process of addition will take place. It will result in the formation of unstable ozonide. The product obtained will be CH3C and then CH3. So formation of ozonide will take place, which when treated with zinc dust and water, it will result in the formation of ozonide molecule. So product obtained will be ozonide. How? This is CH3 and then we have CH3. This is O, this is C, CH3 and C. So again will be O and then O. So formation of ozonide will take place, and these ozonide are unstable. Am I clear? This when treated with zinc dust. When treated with zinc dust in presence of water, zinc dust will oxidize water to hydrogen peroxide, and this will result in the formation of two molecules of acetone. The product obtained will be acid. Students, this reaction is a very important reaction. There is an ozonolysis reaction. The reaction was done with you in the class 11th also, if you remember. And this becomes a property of alkenes and a preparation of aldehyde and ketones. So alkenes on ozonolysis forms ozonide. These ozonides, when treated with zinc dust and water, it will result in the formation of a carbonyl compounds, which will be aldehydes or ketones will be. Am I clear? The another method was from alkynes, and that is again from the hydrocarbon. That is from alkynes, and the process will be called as a process of hydration. So next method is from alkynes. From alkynes, the method of preparation is by hydration process. So how do we prepare it from alkynes? It is by the process, and the name of that process is a hydration process. How from alkynes, by the process of hydration, we may prepare alkenes, or we may prepare aldehydes and ketones. If you take acetylene molecule, acetylene is CH triple bond CH. Acetylene molecule, when made together with water, the addition of water occurs in presence of mercuric sulfate and acid at the temperature of 323 Kelvin. This will take place in presence of mercuric sulfate and dilute sulfuric acid at a temperature of 323 Kelvin. How will the addition take place? This H will add over here and OH will add over here. The product obtained will be CH, H, double bond CH and OH will be obtained. So unstable enols are a formed. Fine. This is what alcohol? This is vinyl alcohol. Am I clear? And this vinyl alcohol will rearrange, or I must say, this will undergo the process of tautomerization. This vinyl alcohol will be unstable. When this is unstable, it tautomerizes. Vinyl alcohol is unstable and this will tautomerize. When it will tautomerize, how will the reaction take place? This double bond will shift toward this side. This is 1, 2, 3. And this H will go over toward this side. And the product obtained will be CH3 and then CH double bond O. So product obtained will be acetaldehyde. Am I clear? So this acetylene, the acetylene molecule, when water is added, it will result in the formation of vinyl alcohol, which will undergo the process of tautomerism. There will be 1, 3 migration, H will migrate toward this side, and the product obtained will be acetaldehyde. Is it getting clear or not? Similarly, if you see, if you want to prepare ketone, we have to take propyne, CH3C triple bond CH. This is the propyne molecule. Propyne. To the propyne molecule, when addition of water is done, and the addition of water is done in presence of mercuric sulfate and H2SO4. Mercuric sulfate and dilute H2SO4. This addition will take place at the temperature of 323 Kelvin. Mechanism will be electrophilic addition reaction. This is negative, this is positive. This negative part will go to that carbon atom which contains the lesser number of hydrogen atom, and the positive part will come to this one. It will result in the formation of this compound. This will be CH3. Then C. This is OH. Double bond CH. So unstable enols are formed. The product will be unstable and these are enols are formed. Now over here, this H will migrate toward this side. 1, 2, 3, a case of a tautomerism, and double bond toward this side. This is the process of tautomerism. This is tautomerism. And this will result in the formation of acetone molecule. CH3C, double bond O, and CH3. So product obtained will be acetone molecule. Am I getting clear or not, student? Am I clear? So this way you may prepare the aldehyde and ketones from hydrocarbon. Acetylene on hydration with water in presence of mercuric sulfate and dilute sulfuric acid at the temperature of 323 Kelvin will form unstable enol, which is vinyl alcohol, which will undergo the process of tautomerism to form acetaldehyde. Similarly, propine will form unstable enol, which will result in the formation of a acetone molecule. Am I clear? So by now, how many methods of preparation of aldehyde and ketones we have done? 2. First was by oxidation of alcohol. Second was from hydrocarbon, from alkenes by the process of ozonolysis, or from alkynes by the process of hydration. Suppose, student, the question is asked, convert ethane into acetaldehyde. Convert ethane into acetaldehyde. This is the question in the board examination. So ethane is to be converted into ethene first. If ethene is ozonolized, it will result in the formation of formaldehyde. However, by the hydration process, it will be converted into acetaldehyde. How do we do this? We will take ethane molecule. Ethane molecule is made to react with chlorine in presence of sunlight. The product obtained will be CH3, CH2, Cl. This is 1-chloroethane. The product obtained is 1-chloroethane. 1-chloroethane, when made to react with aqueous potassium hydroxide, it will result in the formation of ethyl alcohol. The product obtained will be ethyl alcohol. Yes. Now, ethyl alcohol on oxidation. There are various oxidizing agents like acidified potassium dichromate. Acidified potassium dichromate. It will result in the formation of acetaldehyde. So what will be the product obtained over here? It will result in the formation of acetaldehyde. Am I getting it? So these kind of questions are very common questions in the board examination. This is a free radical substitution reaction of alkane. This is nucleophilic substitution reaction of alkyl halide. This is an oxidation reaction of alcohol. So we are linking the syllabus from class 11 to class 12. The alkane was done in the class 11. This property was done in the class 11 as well as in the class 12. It becomes a method of preparation of haloalkane. This is a method of preparation of alcohol and the nucleophilic substitution reactions of our alkyl halide. And this is a property of oxidation of alcohol we did in the previous lecture also, and the method of preparation of our aldehydes. I think I must be getting very, very clear, student. So by now we have done with you the 2 methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. First was by oxidation of alcohol, which was basically the property of alcohol. And I told you oxidation of alcohol can be carried out in presence of acidified potassium dichromate, acidified or alkaline KMnO4, Serret's and Collins reagent, Corey's reagent, Jones reagent, or active MnO2. None of them was, especially this mild oxidizing agent, were not affecting the multiple bond. And today we have discussed with you the preparation of aldehydes and ketones from hydrocarbon. Basically, these were the 2 reactions that we discussed in the class 11. And these were from hydrocarbon. First is from alkenes by the process of ozonolysis, and second is from the alkynes by the hydration process. So I hope, student, these method of preparation must be getting very, very clear to you. This was basically the revision work which we have done earlier. So the first 2 methods of preparation were discussed from the reactions already discussed. The further method of preparation will be the new method of preparation for you. By that time, I advise you to Please solve the questions from the book. Make notes. Try to learn by writing. It will definitely help you. With that, I am summing up my lecture. We will meet again in the next lecture with some other method of preparation of aldehyde and ketones. Till then, thank you.